Good evening, everyone, and thank you for taking the time to join me this evening. During this meeting, I'm going to cover some items that are related to high schools, but everyone is invited to listen in, even if you're not a high school student or a high school parent. First, I want to thank the members of our technology team for making this session possible. Also, my thanks to Judy Thomas, our sign language interpreter, this evening. A recording of this evening's meeting will be posted out later on tonight, along with a Spanish translation of the transcript. I want to provide you all with a quick update on our COVID situation. The last few months have been very challenging at times. In the days following Thanksgiving, we saw community spread across Yadkin County increase dramatically. Therefore, we saw more students and staff contract COVID from outside of our schools. We had several situations that we've had to work through over the past 3 months to keep schools open. I thank all of the parents and guardians out there who worked with us as we made decisions about quarantining students and members of our athletic teams. You've been great to work with, and I thank you for all the help that you gave us, especially during that difficult time. I'm happy to report that right now our numbers are looking very good. As of today, we had 8 students and staff who are isolated due to positive tests. This is way down from just a month ago, and we haven't seen a low number like that since school began. I'm very happy to see our numbers trending in a positive direction. For our high school students out there, I need to touch on Surry Yadkin Works for a minute. Surry Yadkin Works is now accepting applications for the next school year. Surry Yadkin Works is a partnership between Mount Airy City Schools, Elkin City Schools, Surry County Schools, our schools here in Yadkin County, and Surry Community College. We are all working together to provide our students with paid internship opportunities at businesses and industries here in Yadkin and in Surry County. If you're a high school junior or senior and you're interested in a paid internship opportunity with a local business or industry, please see the counselor at your school. I'm very proud of this partnership between our different school districts, the community college, local government, and businesses and industries. Surry Yadkin Works is the first program of its kind in North Carolina, in that it involves school districts from different counties working together to provide opportunities for all students. Again, if you're interested in this opportunity, please see your guidance counselor about applying for employment. Now on to why I wanted to meet with you tonight. First, as many of you know, Governor Cooper issued an executive order that went into effect this past Friday. This executive order increased the number of spectators that are allowed to attend outdoor events like graduation ceremonies and athletic events. We had anticipated that this would happen, and so we began planning for outdoor, in-person graduation ceremonies. Earlier this week, our Board of Education voted to approve graduation ceremonies and dates that will be held outdoors and in person. The Yadkin Early College High School has tentatively scheduled its graduation ceremony for Friday, May 14th. The time and location have not been finalized yet, but once they are, we will get that information to students and parents of Yadkin Early College as soon as possible. Starmount High School will have their graduation ceremony on Saturday, May 29th at 9 a.m. The ceremony will be held in their football stadium. For Forbush High School, the graduation ceremony is scheduled for Wednesday, June 2nd at 9 a.m. in their football stadium. No rain dates have been set yet, but I will be working with our high school principals, and once these rain dates are finalized, they will be communicated out. I've also talked to high school principals and told them that I want students to be able to have proms this school year, even if we have to have them outside. I, along with Dr. Kennedy, Secondary Schools Director, and Associate Superintendent Wayne Duggins, will be working with high school administrators to put guidelines in place for proms to ensure that we can host them safely. This will take a lot of planning, but I want to do everything I can to ensure that our students don't miss out on events that help make high school a special time in their lives. Please understand, this is not set in stone, but we're going to work towards making proms happen this school year. Finally, with the most recent executive order, we can increase the number of spectators at outdoor events. Previously, we could only have 100 spectators at any outdoor event, including football games. However, this most recent order allows schools to have up to 30% of the capacity for their stadiums. For our 2 high school stadiums, that equates to approximately 900 spectators apiece. This number includes both home and visiting fans. However, this number does not include the team members, cheerleaders, coaches, emergency personnel, game officials, or school officials. I'm thankful that we're going to be able to finally have good crowds at our football games and at our future outdoor events. It's been difficult to go to a game and see only 100 or so spectators in the stands. I am going to ask for your help tonight. Even though school districts are not required to screen temperatures and ask the screening questions of spectators, we're still required to follow all the other protocols. So I ask that you please do your part to social distance and wear masks if you attend. Those state requirements have not changed for us, and we have to follow them in order to keep our schools open. So I ask for your help with this. Tonight I celebrate the fact that things are getting better, not just for us here in Yadkin, but across the state. And we're going to be able to have good-sized crowds to support our students. That's the thing I ask everybody to keep in mind tonight. We are all here to support our students. And so as we work to put things in place to host these events, please help us out so we can support and celebrate our students, and especially members of our senior class. We need to do everything we can to keep the COVID numbers headed in a positive direction so we can continue to plan for things like graduation ceremonies and proms. Finally, I want to thank the members of our Board of Education. They have been supportive of moving forward with in-person graduation ceremonies and hosting our school proms. Board members, I thank you for your continued support as we have moved through this school year. I appreciate you taking the time to join me this evening. As always, I thank you for your support and patience as we have worked through the challenges this year. I wish all of you a great evening. Good night.